Morning,
Morning.
morning.
Morning, morning. I guess I can start with online.
Go
Let's
ahead.
go.
All right. So, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Sunny. This is Antonio with EXP. I see you are inquiring about a home in 123 Main Street. When would you like to see it? Would tomorrow 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. work for you?
Oh, no, no, I'm just browsing. Thank you for the call.
Browsing. Yes, of course. Like every buyer start with browsing. So just in curiosity, like if we like have other home in the same area, something similar to this home, will you be interested in checking them out as well?
Which one was this again?
This is 123 Main Street in Vaughan, and this is a
Mhm.
three-bedroom with two bathroom and two garage at the front. Like it is something that you were looking online?
Yeah, I would prefer three washrooms as well.
Yes, okay, three washroom, yes, noted. So if this is the home that I have few other options, would you be interested to see it maybe tomorrow at 4 or 6 tomorrow?
Well, I'm just curious. I've been seeing properties online, but I never seen a detached house for 899. Is this really gonna, I don't want to even see the property. I can buy it if you can get it for me for 899.
Yeah, I see your worry and your curiosity about the price. You know what? In this market, there are a lot of people like sellers that are somewhat motivated because of the time. You never know, but that's the reason why we want to take a look and see the conditions. It really depends on how is the condition inside. So I would start off with maybe checking them out, and that's the reason why I'm calling you, Rabbi, right? Would you be interested to take a look though? And tomorrow, four, maybe
The pictures look good, so should I be worried about some concern?
definitely. Like pictures sometimes it's maybe sometimes misleading, right? So there is a reason why we should really visit in person because that could really make a difference. So, Sunny, let me ask you something. Like, are you currently rent or do you own a home?
Well, I'm living with family, but I'm looking to buy my own place.
Right. So that's why you're starting to look online, right? Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So,
But I'm
let's
not
say,
in a rush. I'm just looking for a good deal, something detached home.
yeah, I
So
got you. Everybody start to look for deal. That's why you were looking online, right? And
correct.
so okay, so what caused you like to start to looking like are you looking to move in like in the coming year or what's the time frame that you're looking at?
Yeah, sometime next year. Yes.
Sometime next year, I see. So out of curiosity, like because I help a lot of many buyers to do their first time home buy. Is this your first time home buying or
Yeah, I'm a first time home buyer.
okay, so yes, that's the same scenario with my um just previous client that I helped last month. So question, like, are you already like working with a mortgage broker, like to do the pre-approval?
I have been saving, so I'm not so worried about the mortgage. It's more about finding the right property.
Finding the right partner. Okay, that's right. Okay. So, okay, let me start. Like right now, I know that you are in the beginning stage of looking for a home. So I will start up with this home tomorrow, like four. Will 4 work for you or 6 work better for you tomorrow?
Is virtual showing a possibility?
Sorry, I didn't get you. So,
Can you do a virtual showing?
virtual showing. I see that you want virtual showing, but is tomorrow really not a good time for you because it's in person. It's really different from what I show you in on the phone. So
Hmm.
I would probably suggest you to go in physical. If tomorrow doesn't work for you, maybe we can do sometime in on the weekend. Is that more preferable for you or not?
Yeah, weekend is more preferred for me.
Okay, so would Saturday 4 works for you or 6 work for you?
Saturday, maybe around noon. If you have some time, I can stop by.
Okay, sure. So maybe 12 o'clock, then I put you a tentatively um a- appointment at 12 on 6. So before just want to confirm your phone number is 416-222-3333 your phone number?
Yeah, that's my cell phone. Yes.
Yeah, so I will probably call you ahead of time to confirm, and I'll set you up with an appointment there for Saturday at noon. And your email address, I believe I have it here, is sunny@gmail.com. Is
Correct.
that the correct email that I have?
Yeah, that's the right email.
Okay, so the reason why, because I want to send you my resume in case you want to know me better. I could give you some on my uh, profile. So if that's the case, then I'll see you at on Saturday.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah. All right. I didn't have my script ready. But
What did you feel, Antonio? How did you think you did?
rushy, rush.
Yeah,
Um,
why? I'm curious.
so maybe I didn't think enough why as to more of the motivation because I'm pushing the going to
The
see the you
appointment.
yeah, the appointment. Yeah.
Um, Couple of suggestions. First and foremost, you were very pleasant on the phone. You were smiling. The attitude came across very positive, which I really appreciated. My suggestion, which really worked for the most recent appointments, I'm trying to set up an appointment a day at least. Uh, so the one of the things that I feel that can be really beneficial for I'm doing a lot of my database, I'm reactivating them. And when I speak to a first time home buyer, I send them a first time home buyer steps, or if you have a presentation of some kind like a buyer presentation, I would ideally want to present in person, but if they say no, we'll let me see the property and so on and so forth, instead of a resume, some steps, clear outline of what to expect will really help.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good idea because I when I speaking like freely, I don't know my steps. I go all over the place, right? So if there's a organized step by step, then that will probably help me the flow.
that also, yes, a script will definitely help, but more importantly, what you send to the prospect is also something that you can use to your advantage. I would really hope that you would dig a little bit more about the mortgage, but you can also, if it's one and you are based in one, then you have nothing to lose. But for example, I had a client which I live in Brampton and I had to show them property in Oshawa. Then sometimes it becomes really challenging because you want to know their financial situation. So
Hmm.
just these are a couple of things that I spotted that I thought I bring to your attention. I know that you know these steps. It's just something that I'm sharing that you can be really cautious about. That will help you increase conversion.
Yeah,
And
definitely. Like, oh, because I'm not sure like if I was too rushy to make an appointment or should I be talking more? Like what you guys all suggest. Like, do you want to more elaborate the conversation or you rather quickly go to the appointment and meet in person and then talk to them more deeply?
my suggestion, sorry,
Go,
please go
go,
ahead.
go, go, Sunny. You
My,
finish and I'll follow.
my suggestion, Antonio, on that aspect is secure the appointment. And who's to say we can talk later?
Yeah.
Because the script starts like, when do you want to go see it? That simply says that we do. Why are we calling? So we can meet these people. That's my thought. Andy, your thoughts?
I think that there's no harm to go deep. And just like, I think that we always want to ask what they're looking for. I'm not ready. Okay, tell me more. What do you mean by you're not ready? Is it because of down payment? Right? You ask more little bit questions. And you always want to go back to the questions. Our questions base is on getting to understanding their motivation and give them a what they're looking for in terms of value, right? People love deals. If you share with them deals, they love it, just like what you did, right? So one of the things that I figure I hear you is that what you do is good. Keep it going. Now, just that the question is, are you using them, the script?
Mm, am I using the script right now?
Yeah,
I was just thinking, no, I wasn't using the script.
maybe practice a script that you are using. If you're not using this online lead script, then move to a script that you're using daily basis. I think that this will help you because you're going to be encounter some issues that you're normally face. You can throw that question out, or you can be the other party. Use a script. What source are you calling right now? I understand you do a lot of videos, you get inbound calls. Besides that, is there any other source that you are actually calling?
Am I?
Yes.
No. Well, just doing the referrals only, right?
Okay.
Mainly, yeah.
Focus. Maybe if you want to explore expireds, start calling expire. For example, if you're going to be exploring expires, terminates, start calling them, and then you'll get more. And then you'll be obviously you're going to have to practice on that in order for you to make calls. And if you're not calling online leads, I mean, there's no harm to learn. I'm just saying that it will be more efficient to actually while you practice making calls and then you do role play. That's my suggestion.
Yeah,
Antonio,
definitely. I'm probably exploring more on the expires,
Yes.
probably.
one my question, Antonio, is for you and anybody that's going to be listening to this later on. Do you believe, and you can even give me the answer today or maybe at a later time, do you believe that the being scripted is the right approach or no? Or being
It's being scripted is right approach, but it depends on the flow too, right? Like
the
what
flow?
the response, yeah.
So with it, with I can tell you of a little bit of experience, not as experienced as Andy, but I'm sure he will agree. The flow will come once the script, you know the script well. Then you can maneuver it to your style, the prospect style.
Yeah.
But my suggestion, this is purely a suggestion to really, first you have to convince yourself that being scripted is the best way to do this to any skill. And Mike Ferry brings it home where he says any performance, any actor, any singer, they are all scripted, whether we believe it or not. And we somehow feel that we can do it better. And it's everybody. It's not just you. I'm not pinpointing one versus the other. And he drilled it in my head. And whether we believe it or not, that's the right way to do it. When you
Yeah,
so when,
I agree. Like I agree because everything is there's only two or three outcome, right? Every time you speak to something, only two or three outcome. But if you just memorize the two or three outcome, then yes, that's the way to
exactly.
go.
And it doesn't matter what the prospect says to a point, because we lot of the times we come most agents come from lack. That's why we feel that we are burned. But me and Andy were discussing this weekend about an analogy where somebody says, can you burn a $20 bill, without call, we usually can't, but we don't call a lead that we pay for. So and if we can use a script to call, then we are more effective. So that's these are some things we can all take. Let's move on.
Yep.
Let's move on to another script. Andy, you want to call me?
I'll call. Ring.
Expired?
Yep. Ring.
Yes. Who is this?
Is this Sunny?
This is.
Sunny, I'm calling up on your home at 123 Main Street. Is it currently available or is it off the market?
It's off the market. Please call my agent. Can I give you their phone number?
Sure. What is the number?
12345.
12345. I'll make a note here. Now, I'm just curious, Sunny, let's say if you were to sell your home, where would you going to be looking to move to?
Well, uh, I'm curious why you asking me this.
The only reason I'm asking you is if I can bring you a buyer, better an offer, could we do some business together?
Sure. You have a buyer, bring it over. No
Okay,
problem.
I'll make a note, bring Sunny a buyer. Sunny, let's say if you were to sell your home, are you going to be staying in the area or are you going to be moving out of the area?
Well, we are not sure yet. We may look for something slightly out of our area, not too
Okay,
far,
not too
but
far outside of the area.
yeah.
Good for you. Are you going to be looking for a bigger home, better home, upgraded home, or a smaller home?
Yeah, upgraded, bigger home, slightly bigger, maybe even same size, but yeah, something nicer.
Something nicer, a little bigger potentially. Perfect. Good for you. And where would that be?
Where would that be? Like I said, I'm not sure. Maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so outside of where I am.
Okay, 15, 20, 30 minutes outside where you're at right now. Now, the question to you is, Sonny, if I could actually bring you a buyer, better an offer, would it be worth it for us to get together for 15 minutes of your time so I can walk you through on where you could actually upsize to a bigger property, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes away from where you're at?
Well, yeah, I keep getting the calls, and all agents are saying the same thing. I was actually on the market for, I think it was close to 3 months.
Yeah,
Where you all agents, now
everyone,
everybody's saying they have buyers, they can get me the most money. Very surprising for me. I'm not from the real estate industry, so I don't know how this works, but my agent is saying that the current market, nobody's prices have come down almost 30%. So, and without me selling this for top dollar, I can't move because I don't have enough to spend.
of course, I totally understand. If you're not selling this one, you can't move. Now, that's exactly why we need to meet up, Sunny. Figure out why your home didn't sell last 3 months, and what would it take to get your home sold in the next time when you hit the market. All I need is 15 minutes. Would tomorrow at 4 or 6 works better for you?
But can you get me my price though? That's the most important thing. I'm looking for 1.8, 1.9.
Okay, I'll make a note. Sunny wants 1.8 and 1.9, and that's one of the reasons that why we need to meet up. Can I share with you why?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm gonna come by, take a look at your home. I'm gonna walk you through what is the maximum amount of money that I can get your home for. How much time would it take me to find you the right buyer? Lastly, Sunny, I'm gonna walk you through what I do differently to actually bring you a buyer. Better yet, an offer. And then you can decide if it makes sense for you to put me to work. If not, that's fine. I'll shake your hand. Maybe we can work together down the road. Will tomorrow 4 or 6 works better for you?
Uh, what you're saying makes sense, but in all honesty, we have committed to one agent. We are meeting them at 5 o'clock today. And
Okay.
if it does not go well, then I can give you a call. What's your phone number?
My phone number is 416-123-1234. Sunny, and thank you for being honest with me that you're going to be meeting an agent this evening at 5 p.m. And let me ask you this, is this one of your most valuable assets?
For sure.
Okay. So what do you have to lose by getting a second opinion, making absolutely sure what you're doing is best for yourself financially, as well as we don't want to repeat what you happened last time and you've been on the market for 90 days and didn't sell. Do you?
Definitely no. If I were to sell it, if I were to go on the market, I have to sell it at the right price.
For sure. So why don't we do this? Let's meet up right after your appointments with the agent. How about
Hmm.
6:30? I'll come by and do me a favor. Do not sign any paperwork. How about that?
Okay, well, let me talk to my wife. I can call you and confirm if 6:30
And
works or not.
thank you for that. I'll make a note. Let's set tentatively. I'll call you back around 12 o'clock, making sure the time works for you and your wife.
Hmm.
All right?
Perfect. Yeah.
I'll see you
Please.
then.
Great job. So I think it was spot on. Nothing to critique. One question, would you want to know what I said, the other agent said, or why it didn't sell, or you didn't go deep, or you didn't touch it? Any specific reason why?
I usually don't care.
You don't care. Okay.
whatever happens. Majority of times it's actually the price. Majority of time,
Right, right.
right? So
Okay, perfect.
yeah.
Otherwise, I thought it was, as close to perfect as it can be. You were not faced about another appointment, another agent. That's what I was wanting to hear, that do me a favor and make sure that you don't sign anything until you meet with me. And the way to do that is by telling them, is this your most valuable asset? You want to be absolutely sure as to what you're doing is the right thing to do. That creates that, am I doing the right thing or not?
Yeah.
So I think that is what I was hoping for, which you said perfectly. So not much to
Is that
critique.
part of the script, or
This is a part of the objection handler. Andy will explain further.
You're talking about in terms of
like make sure you don't sign the paperwork and
it's not really part of it, but I just want to that if there's going to be you're going to be meeting them afterwards, right? You're going to ask them, hey, can you do me a favor? Do not sign any paperwork before you meet me, right? It
And
is
there is a couple of ways to ask. Can I seek a little commitment that I honestly want to provide you the most value that is going to be beneficial to you? Do me a favor, please do not sign until you meet with me. And what he said was the perfect way to do it, is to create that doubt by saying this is the most valuable asset. You want to make sure you get the most money, right? And once they start to agree, then say, don't sign the paperwork. It only makes sense to protect, for us to present to them, and so on and so forth. This seller is still going to do what they want to do, but it is our job to, put that doubt.
yes.
Mhm.
And also very important is that you have the pre-listing package sent ahead of time, not just email, but hand deliver to them so that they can see the value that you are putting the work. They are wanting to meet with you. Because the majority of people are actually emailing.
Investors, I wanted to meet them, but I couldn't meet them. It's an investment property vacant
Yeah.
from yesterday. I had to email them. So what would you do in that case?
Depends on where they at. Ask them where they live. I'm gonna hand over you a package. I've seen that as well.
Right.
I'll
I
cite my
didn't do that. I didn't do that. I
is,
was
is
trying,
there
was focused
is
on
there any
meeting them at the
sample of
property.
pre-listing package? I
sorry.
want to check them out. Is there any like sample of the
I'll send a copy to
pre-listing
you.
package?
I'll send a copy to you.
Uh,
Yeah.
or
I,
maybe put it in the role play group, or yeah.
Yeah.
I was so focused on getting them to meet at the property.
Yeah.
This way, I said I can see the property and I can give you some insight as to what we can do to get you the most money possible. I could have tried the other way, where if you're not, I can deliver something to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can always do that. I'll cite
Any other question? Couple minutes left. No more?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
See you guys. Talk to you guys
All right.
tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.